Triple M is WMMM, Verona, Madison. It's 10 o'clock, which means it's time now for Live from Studio M, featuring Marques Bovre and Evil Twins, and hosted by our own John Urban.
Welcome to another edition of Live from Studio M. My name's John Urban. Our very special guest in the M studio this week, it's Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello, Triple M listeners.
We have Doug Meihsner. Did I get that right, Doug?
Sure did.
On bass, Eric Dummer, the drummer. We have Linus on guitar and Marques Bovre on guitar and lead vocals.
This is me.
Did I miss anyone?
No, we're all here.
Okay, Marques acting as the spokesperson right now. How are you?
I'm doing just well.
We've wanted to have you here for a long time, and it's very funny that it's taken this long. I mean, kind of a Madison institution, if you will.
We would.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, we got you here now because the new CD is coming out soon.
Hopefully.
And we'll run this down for everyone who's just, for people who just climbed out from under a rock and are finding out who Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins are.
Discography?
Yes, thank you. We will. Medicine in 1990, which is now out on CD, correct?
CD format, formerly Simply Vinyl.
Simply Vinyl, which was a different version than regular old vinyl.
Sure.
Yeah. Big Strong House in 1992 did very well. Is that the record that Butch Vig produced along with Doug?
Along with Doug Olson.
Yeah,
Doug
Mr. Colson and Butch.
Okay, well, I want to talk to you about Butch in a minute because everybody's obviously talking about Butch. You probably get tired about it.
Oh, sick to hell.
Yeah. And the new CD coming out very soon, the forthcoming CD, Ghost Stories from Lonesome County. There you go. That's everything. There's some tapes before Medicine,
Before that.
But we don't want to go into those.
Well, they're not in print anymore. People still ask about them, but they're not in print anymore.
Yeah. Now, if I really wanted one, could you get me one?
I probably could, but it would cost you.
Okay, thanks so much.
They're the vintage collectibles now.
Really? Signed and sealed. Tell me about working with Butch Vig. Is he who produced the next album? The Ghost Stories from
upcoming
Lonesome
one?
County,
That would be Doug Erickson.
Doug worked on
or
it?
Duke, as we call him in the business.
Right. He's got a hat that says that. I've hung out at Smart Studios.
Sure, yeah. He's hip.
What was it like working with Butch Vig?
It's been so long. He seemed like a nice guy.
Yeah?
It was about the same time that he was working with Nirvana, and so we saw him briefly. We did a couple sessions with him, and then he was gone. Mm-hmm. We felt kind of used, but it worked out.
He said a marvelous thing about you guys. Marques Bovre, one of the most exciting songwriters of the 90s. You get a lot of this. Now, does this make you feel really good about yourself and the band and the songs, or does this make you feel like, hey, how come, more people don't know this?
Oh, well, it's always nice to hear that sort of thing.
Right. I guess you're not looking at him going, shut up.
Yeah, it's not putting any money in my pocket, but maybe someday it will.
This is a question I ask of most of the local bands when they come through here. Are you playing music to have fun, recording to have fun, to make music because you love it, or are you just waiting for the day when so-and-so calls, the suit calls and says, well, Marques and the boys, we'd like you to come visit us in New York?
What were our choices again?
Choice what?
No, yeah, we have fun with it, and
thanks a lot.
But it would, it's all about fun, and yet we'd like to make a living at it.
That's the next step. You guys have together. You want to go that next step,
yes,
right?
Yes.
So is this the record that's going to do it? This, which is of course called Ghost Stories from Lonesome County.
Ooh, yeah. Hopefully this is the one. I mean, it's a whole different breed of animal than anything we've done before.
How so? Can you tell us a little bit ahead of time?
It's eclectic in its musicality, and
like we're on the dating game.
Yes. It's a moody little thing, and there seem to be a lot of people who like moodiness these days. There's a lot of, but it's not pouty. It's not like whiny English stuff, and it's not like pouty sort of flannel shirted stuff. It's American music.
Mm-hmm. Huge following now. You can't get into a Marques Bovre and the Evil Twin show unless you got like a pass.
You have
or
to know somebody.
12 weeks, ahead of time.
We can't even always get in.
To play?
Many times they say, no, we're sorry, you can't be with the band. You'll have to leave now.
We look like dentists, and so people don't really think we're in the band.
I understand. That has to make you feel good. What about when you tour? Do you do a lot of touring? Do you take the gang on the road to Chicago,
We
Minneapolis?
try to get out there and, Chicago, Iowa, Quad Cities area, get around a little bit, but it hasn't been too extensive yet. Mm-hmm. But we're hoping for more.
Who does most of the writing?
I do all of the writing.
You do all of the writing?
All of the writing.
Hey.
Linus actually did write the music on one of the songs on the new CD,
There we go.
Which is
it's a fabulous song.
Yeah. A lot of people comment on the fact that it's, a lot of your music might be called, and this is not me talking, these are like critics and stuff,
right.
Straight ahead rock and roll, but yet your lyrics are very poetic, and there's a lot of, meaning and symbolism in them. Do you ever worry that people aren't hearing it because they're dancing and having a good time, or do your true fans, they have the record and they've got the liner notes and they're grooving with it? Are your lyrics appreciated?
I think that we kind of struck that happy medium with our local fans anyway, and I mean, people still dance, which is nice because there was a time when people didn't. But they also, I mean, you look out and they're mousing the words. If I forget the words, I can oftentimes just pick them up from the people out in the audience.
Does that happen often?
When I'm drinking or sedated, but not every time.
Yeah. So how long have you guys been together? I mean, as long as I've lived here all my life, and as long as I can remember, you've been here. I mean, is that pretty much the way?
It was the late 50s, wasn't it?
Late 50s. Late 50s, we met in the backseat of a convertible.
But with this version of the band, it's been we're going on 4 years now. Eric being the Johnny Come Lately.
Yeah.
But
he's got nice hair.
He does.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
It's sassy.
You one time said to Pat Gallagher that you write songs, or you try to write songs on 3 different levels, and he was telling me about Girls Who Like Girls as an example, that it could be considered a novelty song. It could also be considered a commentary on society's views of gays, and also a commentary on how society treats anyone who is considered different. Is this something, the 3-tiered writing that you do in lots of things, or it's just something that happened in that song?
Well,
I bring up that song because it gets a lot of attention,
right?
Because of the subject matter.
Yeah. In fact, somebody in Chicago didn't like that. I mean, we've never had any. Medicine's so PC, and we've always heard that we were going to have trouble with it, because it's kind of tongue in cheek or tongue wherever. But we haven't really had any trouble with it here. But somebody in Chicago recently wrote a review that
does that
thought
apply?
It was sophomoric. I don't know if I do that consciously, but
Yeah.
Oftentimes I'll just write it and then I'll figure it out later, and oftentimes it works out that there's 3 layers.
Yeah, and various people will see different things anyway, no matter what you mean.
Right?
It's like looking at a piece of art, listening to a piece of art. Yeah. I just called you music art. It's getting really deep.
Well, I like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe you guys could leave.
My cat was taking a bath.
Hey, Art.
Not that Art.
Nothing. All right, time to stop talking. We'll take a break. Are you guys ready to play?
Absolutely.
You got the whole setup. We've never had this much equipment set up here, so this should be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. It's Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins. We'll take a break, come back, and they're going to play live for you right here on 105.5 Triple M.
You're listening to Live from Studio M, featuring Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins. Let's get back to that now on 105.5 Triple M.
Welcome back to Live from Studio M. My name is John Urban. In the M studio with us this Sunday, it's none other than Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins.
This is a song from our CD Big Strong House called Need Somebody.
Nothing about laying the cold crystal night sky. all he loved to spill me. And I need somebody. I need somebody tonight. I need somebody. I need somebody tonight.
Well, all right then. That was Need Somebody. This is a song off of our upcoming CD, Ghost Stories from Lonesome County. It's called King James. It goes like this.
Poor King James and his motley crew, he was leather bound and
Nicely done.
Why, thank you. That was the sound of me drinking. What do you want to do? Want to do some more? Want to do Virgin Shades?
Sure.
All right. Let's do Virgin Shades.
You gonna do the intro thing?
Sure.
Saw the virgin shades of dawn this morning. I heard the sparrows praise the sun. I've been greeting mornings all through my whole lifetime, but they were never quite like this one. See me late last night down in the Hughes Kingdom. If I did trample across my mind that tomorrow's got no guarantee stamped on it, that's why today I'm going sunblind. And I know that cynicism is just all the rage these days. And I'm sure the gods are angry with the pagans' nasty ways. But in the face of Armageddon, I have seen the infant smile. You may be ready for the shelter, but I'm kicking back while I'm kicking back. Pull in your hurry bound for burnout. In a rat race that no human race can win. Well, I'm sure you think you know just where you're going. Long since forgotten where you've been. Look at me here on the fringe of nothing, and laugh your way down to the bank. Keeping my nose sturdy on liners, beneath the weight of certainty they surely sank. And I know that cynicism is just all the rage these days. And I'm sure the gods are angry with the pagans' nasty ways. But in the face of Armageddon, I have seen the infant smile. You may be ready for the shelter, but I'm kicking back while I'm kicking back. Heard the words of wise men whispered like bad rumors. I read the headlines, mankind's down the road to doom. Well, in a world of lies, you just are what you believe in. And I believe there's too much logic to assume, because I saw the virgin shades of dawn this morning. I heard the sparrows praise
Did ya?
People never listen to bass. Don't worry about it.
What next, Marcus?
Shall we do Dirty Larry?
That sounds wonderful. Another song from the Ghost Stories of
The upcoming Ghost Stories from Lonesome County.
Absolutely.
Coming soon to a theater near you. This is a little song called Dirty Larry. It's kind of a sad song.
Pretty depressing.
Yeah.
Good song to slit your wrists by.
Yeah, it's a song about a friend that got himself in trouble, not so much because he enjoyed cocaine, but he really liked the way that it smelled. And
Fabulous.
he had trouble playing guitar then, and eventually his career went downhill.
They invoked the Virgin Mary, then they buried Dirty Larry neath the blanket of a February fall. But they never did explain why Larry left with such an awful smile. But I got my sad suspicions about his chemical condition, his subtraction by addition on the wall. He killed a lot of little soldiers, and they didn't fall in single file. I saw his kindergarten teacher, Cousin Ed and Mrs. Beecher, and some creatures that I will not mention here. Now I talked about the shame, but no one mentioned much about surprised. I tried to comfort his old mother, small talk with his little brother, but we just stared at one another, feeling queer. I sat an hour with his widow, catching daggers from her ebony eyes. In '79, we was both 17. It was me and Larry hanging around a Pepsi machine. We was lean and we was mean, leaping buildings in a single bound. Cigarettes drooping from some stupid ass grin. We got too high to ever notice that the air was getting thin. And now half of twins of sin are sitting 6 feet in the cold, cold ground. Heard it once he found religion, flew as straight as any pigeon, till they locked him in a dungeon to clear his brain. They tried to fill his head with sense, but it was in and out, just opened and closed. And then his cranium got crowded, all diluted by dilaudid, and his outlook got all clouded by cocaine. And when it came to Christ the crystal, Jesus lost the battle by a nose. For the grace of God, I'm thinking about the reckless driven drinking, all the bloodshed, but in restless, foolish fun. I hear my father tell me life should be protected from the ignorant death. And so I'm standing over Larry this cold, sober February, with a bitter tune to carry till I'm done. 'Cause when you're wasted, Lord, you're wasted, and I'll sing it to my burying breath. 79, we was both 17. It was me and Larry hanging around a Pepsi machine. We was lean and we was mean, leaping buildings in a single bound. Cigarettes drooping from some stupid ass grin. We got too high to have noticed that the air was getting thin. And I have the twins of sin, sitting 6 feet in the cold, cold ground.
.1055 Triple M.
So, I was saying to the guy, says...
Thanks, Mark.
I'm sorry. But really, when you think about it, this next song is from our new CD, Medicine, which used to be just an LP, but now it's a CD because...
Vinyl's dead, basically.
We were SOL when we tried to sell vinyl, So this is called Lavender Moon, and I say the word peyote in it. I hope that's okay. All right.
Let's start that over again. That was horrible.
Ed McMahon would have caught that.
Ed McMahon would have kicked me off the Star Search right there. Wow, that was really bad.
Now I have to think of some more witty banter to segue into this.
Just go.
Freezing to death in the flames of this mid-April sunset. I'm dying to bring you the obvious. You can ride into what sunset you will. Still as tumbleweed tumbles for you. There's rumors for two in this mask I am wearing. It's tearing me up into neat little pieces. This riding that lonesome old prairie alone. Hear the canyon storm rumble for you. And floozies, bad water jacuzzis. I make one false move, I could die in my boots. I'll paint you a desert of turquoise and amber adobe, and cattle skull shadows and healers. Just swallow me whole like a peyote button. We'll make love and howl at the moon. 'Cause out on the edge of mirages and oases, I can see you and me endlessly, so I can sleep tight in my bedroll tonight, neath the lavender light of the moon. I'm freezing to death in the flames of this mid-April sunset. I'm dying to bring you the obvious. You can ride into what sunset you will, still as tumbleweed tumbles for you. Said you can ride into what sunset you will, still as tumbleweed tumbles for you. Do Big Strong House.
Sure.
But continue to talk all at the same time.
Well, and we'll capo out because it's just...
I'll stop this tape now.
Don't make me come back there and stop this tape. This is Big Strong House, and it's the title song off of our CD Big Strong House, which was released in 1992, I believe.
Yeah.
We've got our biographer over here picking his nose. What the heck? People couldn't see that back there, but I told them. What do you think? Can we do this?
I think it's fabulous.
All right.
Of course it's fabulous, because I'm Linus.
This is Linus. Fabo. Gonna have his...
Count this off. I'm so excited.
Fabo.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When they built this home, it was stone by stone, back when stones had barely been born. With the last stone laid and the best plans made on a hazy Sunday morn. And in the beginning, there was nothing to see through the windows. And in the foundation was the smell of ancestral bones. And now we are walking through the ruins where the garden was grown. And I live in a big strong house, it'll never fall to disrepair. You can come in from the rain and the wind, you can always find your comfort there. I live in a big strong house on a sea of prairies fire. To sit on the porch watching storms rolling in, but I never had any idea until the twister come down and it mowed down the town, and this house is all that was left here. Many good people picked up and were never put down again, and all the survivors come down to this house to begin again. Now we all pray for the day when we'll meet up with all our lost friends again, and I live in a big strong house, it'll never fall to disrepair. You can come in from the rain and the wind, you can always find your comfort there. I live in a big strong house on a sea of prairie fire. Traveling and calling on great houses from faraway lands, and they were never my home, but it's clearly been shown they were built by some powerful hands. And there is no question that the architect is a great wanderer, and there is salvation in the handiwork of the carpenter. And there's a mansion where the roofs are all perfectly circular, and I live in a big strong house, it'll never fall to disrepair. You can come in from the rain and the wind, you can always find your comfort there. I live in a big strong house on a sea of prairie fire. Said I live in a big strong house on a sea of
was that.
Sure.
This is a song off of our Ghost Stories from Lonesome County CD, and it's with Linus on the National Vibrator guitar. So.
It might be paranoia and it might be common sense. I lost that fine distinction when I lost my innocence, and I lost my mind in keeping that old devil down the hole. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul. When the voices tell you one thing and a good book says the other, are you faithful to your father? Are you mindful of your brother? 'Cause they share a common lineage, share a common goal. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul. Possession is 9/10 of it, and the rest they leave for lawyers. And that knowledge can inform you, and that knowledge can destroy you. And no mercy shown for ignorance when knowledge does control. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul. Homeless, and a woman left me hungry, and a woman left me hopeful she might take my last breath from me, and a woman brought me into this, and a woman made me whole. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul. Well, the inky river winds along and beckons me to follow. I drift along and sing my song, it echoes in the hollow. And if I can't row this boat ashore, I'll die out on the shore. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul. In my private meditations and my public exorcisms, I have felt tunneled light and tasted acid cynicism. And I pray each day for diamonds in this heart as black as coal. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul. Oh Lord, please take care of my soul.
right, then.
105.5 Triple M. It's live from Studio M with Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins. Something off the new CD entitled Ghost Stories from Lonesome County, either in a store now or very soon will be in a store. And the name of that song was
Take Care of My Soul.
Take Care of My Soul, written by
me, Marques Bovre. Of Marques Bovre and Evil Twins.
Do you have vanity license plate? Do you?
No, I just want people to know.
Marques singing lead vocals, and on guitar, of course, Linus on guitar and vocals. Doug Meihsner. Doug, I get the name right?
You sure did.
Okay, Doug,
No
don't say
H.
anything else, all right? That's it. All right, don't say... Does he talk a lot?
No.
Okay, Doug on bass and Eric Dummer on drums. And I'm going to go to Pam and get my hair cut like Eric's because it's so cool.
It's flip. It's hip.
We went over the little half-hour time limit thing, but who cares? It's our show.
This is
my
America.
Show. Yeah, we can
What
do
are they
it.
gonna do?
We can do whatever we want. Go out and get the new CD. Get any of the CDs that are out now.
We need money.
That's right, because you got to buy a new van. Thanks for coming out, guys,
Hey,
and visiting us here at Studio M. Marques Bovre and the Evil Twins. See them soon at a club near you and buy the new CD. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Hey, have a nice day.
All right.
Thanks for coming. My name's John Urban. This is 105.5 Triple M, live from Studio M.